Okay, so don't mind my book. Here we are. And we are on question number 6 now. And again, guys, I apologize for this not working. I wish we could have done this live, but this will have to do since for some reason technology is giving me a lot of problems today. So the question is, are all intersecting lines perpendicular? So just as a review, guys, perpendicular kind of means like they form this perfect right angle. They meet or cross and they form a perfect right angle. So the question wants to know, are all intersecting lines perpendicular? And it says you can draw a picture to help explain your answer. Well, some lines, the answer is going to be no, because some lines intersect, meaning they cross, and do not form a right angle. Now, you might want to look at this illustration here. If you're like me, you need kind of a visual. So we said that, again, this is an example of perpendicular where they meet or cross to form a right angle. But I could also have something like this. And again, these are intersecting lines. They meet, they cross right here. But when I look at the different angles right here, here, and here, these are not right angles. So these are intersecting lines here. So intersect, but no right angle. Okay. So we're going to turn the page now. We're going on to question number 7. Question number 7, reads, a four-sided figure, so I'm going to underline that part. I'm thinking, so this is a quadrilateral, with 2 pairs of parallel sides cannot be which type of quadrilateral? Well, when you guys go back to those notes that you did with Mrs. Connor and you drew kind of that flow chart where you were classifying quadrilaterals, hopefully you can recall or look back to know that there is one type of quadrilateral that only has 1 pair of parallel sides. And that is a trapezoid. This is hard, guys. So for some of you, I know that I can see it in your faces, even though we've only been together for a week and a half, but I can see that like the geometry part is kind of causing some stress. Please, please believe me when I say that's very, very normal. We will go back to this at the end of the year. They are having us go back to revisit something that you would have learned, just briefly been introduced to at the end of 3rd grade. So keep that in mind. So now going back to question 7. Why is it a trapezoid? Well, trapezoid because it only has 1 pair of parallel sides. Okay, let's look at question number 8. I know, Austin, you said this was one of those questions that you had a question about. Equilateral triangle ABC. Equilateral triangle ABC. So that's how they're naming it. And equilateral has that part of the word that kind of looks like equal. That's a triangle that has 3 equal sides. So this triangle, ABC, has one side with a length of 4 inches. What are the lengths of each of the other 2 sides of the triangle? So, if you had trouble with this question, it might be just that we were unsure or we forgot what an equilateral triangle meant. So equilateral are one of those, they almost look like a perfect triangle. All 3 sides are equal. We could label this one A, B, C. And if this side right here on the bottom is 4 inches and we know all sides are the same, then we could say the other side lengths are also 4 inches because all 3 sides are equal. Okay, I hope that one helped, Austin. Let's look at question number 9. Which set of angles could form a triangle? So this is a multiple choice one. Which could form a triangle? 2 right angles and 1 acute angle. So this is interesting. Anytime I watch students do this, they're usually drawing a picture. And if you drew 2 right triangles or 2 right angles, you would have something like, okay, there's 1. And then you'd have to come up. There would be 2. Now, does that make a triangle? It's 1, 2, 3 sides. No. So A is incorrect. B, 1 obtuse angle, 1 right angle, and 1 acute angle. So I'm going to draw an obtuse angle. I know obtuse means it opens up greater than 90 degrees. And then I have 1 right angle. There's my right angle. That's my obtuse angle. This is not a triangle. So B is incorrect. Now let's look at letter choice C. 2 obtuse angles. So again, I can draw my obtuse angle and then another obtuse angle. Well, that's not forming a 3-sided figure that looks like a triangle, so that is incorrect. Now let's look at D. 1 right angle, 2 acute angles. If I draw a right angle and then an acute angle, well, that connects back up here. So I have 1 right angle, and these 2 are acute. The correct answer is D. So I'm going to stop this video here, and then I'm going to have to upload a 3rd video for you to preview. Again, guys, thank you so much for your patience through this. I really do appreciate it.